Hello and welcome to another video on my Minecraft survival series. Today we are going to be working on the storage facility or chest room. The amount of items I'm obtaining is outgrowing my little shack, so it's time for an upgrade. I'm going with a simple design, but one that will work efficiently for what we have now. The first thing I had to do was dig out all the dirt so we can lay our floor. I've sped up most of these clips as to not make the video terribly long and dull, and I would probably run out of things to say. I would begin working on the walls if only I had wood. You'd think I'd be ready to build this, but you're wrong. After laying the stone floor down, it was time to go out and gather the wood needed for this project. You'll find a pattern of my unreadiness to build my structures to be quite frequent and oftentimes annoying. I always forget something. In the end though, I always finish my builds no matter what happens. Unless the world gets corrupted, but that's a bridge we can go across if we ever come to it. I'll do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen, but 2020 is an unforgiving beast. Now we can finally begin our work on the walls. This is a fairly simple task, but can be quite annoying without the use of scaffolding. I have yet to find a jungle, but plan on an expedition soon. I have decided to go with dark oak and spruce, making it similar to the house so it blends better. You might see a pattern in which I love to build with spruce, as it is my favorite block of wood. And with the spruce forest nearby, our stock is infinite. I wanted to make the wooden pillars stand out, so I placed them one off of where the wall was going to be, to give the structure more depth. This allows me to do a nice trim around the inside and out, making the building seem less blocky and more animated. With the outside now finished, it's time to begin our work on the interior. I made very quick work of this, and unfortunately needed more wood. So I returned to the forest to cut down more trees, and yes, I replanted them. I'm not a monster. I hope to get the rest of the needed wood with this trip, but knowing me, this probably wasn't my last time visiting the forest. With more wood obtained, it was time to work on the roof. I went for a square design to fit in with the shape of the building, placing it in the center of the two wooden support beams. I planned on making a skylight which covered most of the ceiling, kind of like my old chest room was, as to let in a bit of natural light. But I needed more wood, because of course I did. I always need more wood. With the ceiling complete, I can now begin work on smaller things for the build, like plants, trees, and other little features to make the build pop. But first I had to demolish my ugly dirt staircases and set a vision for how I wanted the final project to look. This is the final product of my storage room. I decided to build a tree outside as the normal Minecraft trees aren't very pretty. I placed some flora around the build as well, as I do with most of my projects. Every chest has the goal of supporting one specific group of items, which I marked with an item frame, as I find them more attractive than signs. But with this finished, that will also be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know they're short, but editing software I use is kinda garbo and doesn't let me make them too long. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Griff out.